This is your Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Sunday, October 3rd, and you're listening to episode 280 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ. Joining me today is Maluris.
I'm here.
Orion.
Hey,
Ford.
it's comedy time.
Evening, everybody.
And Leo, who is not in uniform.
Oh, dang it.
I hardly
Go around
noticed.
flashing Leo. Jeez.
I hardly noticed.
I didn't notice until, well, he was here before everyone else, so I didn't do the,
That's
the
been his
standard
profile
uniform
for like
inspection.
a decade.
I was going to point it out, but I didn't want to
I'm
be a
not gonna stop.
buzzkill.
So,
There we go.
today we are
You need to put
continuing
the-
the series of going over every rejected LEGO ideas set ever. Part
These are
3.
garbage.
How long has it been since we've done this?
A couple months.
Wow.
Yeah, I forget. If you search rejected LEGO ideas on YouTube, we're one of the first page results. That's pretty amazing for being us.
I mean,
Are we one of
Anybody
the
else
only
gone
pages of
over it?
results?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no one else talks about this stuff, and I, for one, find it very interesting.
True.
I think this live stream just knocked us off the first page, so... Okay,
Oh,
7
that's
months
good.
ago, actually, was part 2.
Boy.
Really? Wow. No wonder I thought we were done.
So, let's get
Where-
right into it here. Going to be streaming it through the browser just for more interactivity. First one, Disney Princess Frozen Elsa's Ice Palace. This actually eventually became a set. Just not this version.
Yeah.
Didn't it just become a set like this year?
I forget.
It
I
was
think it
last
just
year,
came out
wasn't it?
this year.
Let me see what Brickset has to say about that. Wow, the finished model actually looks very, very, very similar.
So
Yeah.
you could say they stole it.
Or
Well, there's no,
it's based on
there's
the
no
same source
brain attack
material.
ice monster though.
No. Stole it.
You know, maybe that's why it was rejected. Not the license overlap.
Okay,
but
well,
because it has
this isn't the same
brain
one.
attack in it.
Yeah.
Though that's probably part of it, actually. Trying to see when this one was posted.
And Lego wants to forget all about Hero
This probably would have
This
been.
was in
yeah, it's
2014,
about
and then there
14.
was
Yep.
one released in 2015.
So this is like right after the movie came out.
Yeah, as you can see, there's a 2015 version, which is not very nice
I still don't get the hype.
for Frozen.
Yeah.
I still don't get it. Not that
Pretty
good.
movie.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's weird coming back to it now after everything Disney has done. It's borderline refreshing.
I found the
Actually,
entire affair
I will
boring
say,
and unbearable.
At risk of my reputation, Frozen actually had pretty decent music for the most part. It was just so oversaturated it became bad.
And
Tired.
well, a lot of the songs are just the
Annoying.
ideas in the songs are just bad. Like
Yeah.
they sound good, but it's
Just like modern
it's-
music.
yeah. They should have had Eminem do some music for Frozen, like for Venom.
Music
Okay.
was better when John Lennon was beating his wife.
Well, imagine a world with no music or women.
So
like
yeah,
John
here's the
Lennon
one
said.
that released
Music was better before Yoko Ono.
in
Today.
2017 was the last one I found released. Is there another one?
No, they just came out with a big one this year.
Look, they have snow pores.
This year.
Are you sure it's this year, Ford?
I'm sure it's not 2017, dude.
I think
Sure?
you're just living in the past.
Yeah.
Here's a
I
20.
mean, it was a great time to live in. Don't get me wrong.
That's weird. It's also listed. The same one is listed as 2019 on Brickset.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Was it
it's
re-released?
Maybe,
It looks the same,
but yeah.
but it has a different set number.
one.
Okay, I did find one. Yep, Ford is right, unfortunately.
What do you mean?
Hate it when that
Unfortunately,
happens.
Because it means Liam was wrong.
Exactly. But more importantly, horribly, it means you were right.
yes.
So yeah, this one actually looks very, very similar.
You mean they stole it?
Or
The
they were based on the same source material and they're somewhat accurate.
the original one though kind of looks like an 80s.
Yeah, it's a bit.
That's literally the Crystar Castle. Look that up.
Crystar. What is this from?
Frozen?
It's like it was an '80s toy line that didn't go very
Crystar.
far.
Oh yeah,
Chris-
he's
I
right.
can't believe
Yeah,
Frodo's
like
alive in
all
80s.
of the
He's so old.
so the whole thing with that toy line was that pretty much all the figures were translucent, which
Oh, yeah.
if you don't know anything about translucent plastic from
That sucks.
before like current era, actually no, even in current era, translucent plastic is so brittle for toys, it will literally crumble to dust in your hands.
Yeah.
Nope, this is not what I
Yeah.
wanted to show.
That,
Yeah,
yeah.
So
it's weird.
yeah,
Man, the
Lego
2021
does
one
not have that
actually looks
problem,
pretty good though.
Mm.
But
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa, what was that?
we're getting to that. We're getting to that.
You can't hide that.
Fine, let's move to it then. Douglas DC-3.
Finally,
New alternative,
play.
better design.
Depren.
Wow.
New and alternative. Now an alternative better.
Better design presented.
Leo,
Is the
you know
mileage better?
something more about planes than us. Do you know anything about the Douglas DC-3?
Oh wait, isn't this the Howard Hughes plane?
I think so.
Yeah, the
Uh,
one that he like set a record with or something, right?
Yeah, it's just a big cargo plane.
Okay.
Was the record? I'm curious.
so
I
I
think
can
it's
look it
outside
up.
the scope of this podcast.
Or maybe I'm.
I'm just curious, and I'm sure the viewers are too. You can't just say, "Oh, it set a record," and then not be
Well,
like, "Oh, well,
No, I
what
thought
was the record?"
I thought this was much smaller.
Yeah,
because
it's just like an airliner, like how we
Okay.
would see the 737.
I mean, Howard
they
Hughes
used a
did
lot
make
of chrome.
the first plane made entirely out of
respect that.
wood to a certain size. It was called the Spruce Goose. It was like a gigantic spruce.
I know, I
plane.
watched
Here's-
Phineas and Ferb.
Here's what it
I
was.
watched The Aviator, the Martin Scorsese picture.
So here's the claim to fame. It was the first plane crossing the continental U.S. from New York to Los Angeles in 18 hours, with only 3 stops.
Was it Howard Hughes?
Do not see Howard Hughes in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
dang.
I mean, it
see
looks like a
Donald
detailed
Douglas.
plane. I can definitely see why it wasn't made.
Hmm.
Also, were all those pieces that he's using made in chrome? Because it looks like he has a real model for it here.
I don't know.
That
Wait,
That like the
Yes.
slant piece. What was that? What was that in chrome?
they came in. They're not chrome. It's drum lacquer silver, and it came with the agents vehicles.
Drum lacquer, I didn't think was a thing. I thought it was still
At
electroplating
least-
back then.
It might have been electroplating, but it's not the kind of stuff that scratches off. Like it's molded that color.
It looks too shiny to have been molded.
It's very shiny.
Look at the top. Maybe this stuff on the side, but look at the very top.
Maybe that stuff on the top was from like a paint or something like that. I can't tell.
Yeah, that's very shiny on the
But
top.
the side stuff, that's
Yeah, the
that's
side
from
stuff.
agents.
Yeah, that I can see.
Yeah.
That's just molded. But the
Like
top.
I would say the top is from the God, what's it? The Naboo starfighter that had it, but I
Oh,
don't think
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
that's-
those pieces were available yet.
This was 2015.
Yeah,
No,
I
there's
don't
a
think those
Naboo
pieces were
starfighter that
available
had
at
chrome
point.
back in.
Wasn't that the UCS
It was like
one?
02. Yeah,
There's a 2002 one.
but I don't think those pieces that he's using there were actually available at that point. So
Was
they
there
might be
also
painted.
a
I'd be embarrassed to fly a Naboo starfighter.
What?
how about the yellow one?
Yeah,
What?
it looks like such a
Hey.
wimpy starfighter.
But it's so cool.
It's a starfighter
cool.
is a starfighter.
This
Yeah,
one's
I
yellow,
think
and
it's
also
cool.
canonically, it's a very fragile starfighter too.
But it has seeker missiles, dude.
Isn't that kind of baseline for any starfighter though?
No,
Seeker
there are better
missiles.
ones.
Better than TIE Fighter, though.
But yeah, I can definitely see why this was rejected. Moving on.
Okay.
When was the UCS Jurassic
Wrong.
Park released? This one's not even Jurassic Park. This is just
I
a
think it was
T-Rex.
2019, I want to say.
Stole it?
No, this
Yeah,
is-
2019.
We don't have a rejection reason for this on Wikipedia.
Because
It's
they
actually the
stole
same
it.
as the skeleton.
Cause, yeah, this looks very, very similar to the one Lego actually made that LJ dropped in the zoo.
Wait, sure. Let me get the picture of LJ running from the police with the set. You can put that on there. Let me find that real quick.
I don't know why,
Classic.
but like that image, it doesn't evoke like the monstrous roar of the T-Rex. You
It
know,
is-
this is more like he's just like belting out a tune, like ah, you know what I'm saying?
Worse than that, it looks like he lost his dentures or something.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't have any teeth.
That's the biggest detractor. That's why I was rejected. No teeth.
They could have added
Yeah.
teeth, but also
Wasn't that like the full thing about Jurassic World? You need more
Yeah.
teeth.
Like we.
trying to see what
And
year
Remember,
that
in the sequel, that's the basis for a blood transfusion for a raptor.
Teeth? How many teeth it has?
Teeth.
Is that real? I never
here,
saw
I
this.
I
found
think
it.
so. I think if I recall,
Wait, the sequel to
Correctly, yeah.
you mean like Jurassic Park 2? Lost?
Jurassic World 2.
Oh. No, there wasn't anything about teeth there.
I thought it was like she had this weird woman had to give this blood transfusion to a raptor or something, but they could only find a T-Rex, which is like way to just flood that thing's system with blood, right? But
Oh, I remember. I thought it was because
yeah,
like they
and the reasoning was like it was like toes or
Oh, yeah.
teeth or claws or something like something stupid and ridiculous.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
Liam,
because
there's the
like the
photos.
clones are based on the same DNA.
No, it was ridiculous. It was
This is
way more
Jurassic
ridiculous
Park we're
than that.
talking about.
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, no, you gotta do the other one where you can clearly see the police car in the back. That's the much better.
This is the one.
You can clearly, yeah.
Okay.
I'm a thumbnail.
Perfect thumbnail right there. I actually think I have a photo of where he broke it too. Like, dang it, where is it? Oh yeah,
Hey,
they had all gathered.
wasn't the International Space Station eventually made a Lego Ideas set?
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
but this
it's
one
still on the shelves.
Is there more pictures of this one? Oh. See, space people just vote for anything regardless of the build quality.
Space people.
Mhm.
Space. People, space.
Yeah, this is bad. Only 299 pieces. Wow, I would have guessed.
It's not even to scale. Minifigure scale.
Well, I don't think the other one they released was either.
Well, the other one didn't have minifigures.
Oh, does this one have minifigures?
Yeah, that astronaut in the first picture.
Oh yeah, in the very first picture. They don't show up anywhere else though.
Perhaps.
Yeah, let's pull up a picture. Yeah, Lego
Well,
shop here.
So there's a space shuttle and the space station.
Yeah, there's the space station that Lego did end up releasing. There it is for you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Compared to this. Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
This
this
is
one.
brilliant.
I can
This
see
is
why this is
abomination.
rejected.
This is the space station.
Golden Girls.
Ah,
I think.
finally.
This was obviously rejected in the wrong era. If this was released now, this would have been
And we
accepted.
could have had
I don't think this
women.
could
of
even
No, I don't
television
think it would have been
now.
accepted.
I don't know.
No, the
Oh,
women of
look,
television.
With all
Now-
the
Lego-
sitcoms they have accepted though.
No, the sitcoms they have are definitely like way more iconic. Like those are things that
And the-
drive subscription services, Seinfeld and Friends.
Yeah, but they're
Meanwhile,
not
I don't-
male oriented. It's like,
Hmm.
what's the deal with leg?
but no, but like Seinfeld, there's a big marketing campaign now because Seinfeld just went on Netflix. In fact, they used the Lego set in the marketing campaign.
Yeah, well,
think there's
like
even,
what is
like,
it?
a promotional
Seinfeld,
set
Friends,
for
and
it
The
now.
Office are like the big 3.
Mhm.
What was it? Peacock or Paramount like spent like 30 million to get The Office back for their
Peacock,
streaming
yeah.
service.
I didn't know they
Peacock,
like paid
yeah.
Netflix off to get it early. I'm surprised Netflix agreed though.
Or
Unless
something.
it's
Yeah,
already in
Oh,
the
it's
contract.
dying.
wait, it was either 30 million or something ridiculous.
I
Like
mean, I'm sure.
$300 million dollars.
Because they have nothing except for The Office.
I know
They
have
won't
like
even have Star Trek
like a
soon.
show.
Wait,
with,
why are
like,
they
all
not gonna
their-
have Star Trek?
'Cause it's going to be on Paramount Plus
Oh.
instead.
What does Apple have? They have like.
They had the
They have
rights to Charlie
Foundation
Brown
now.
once.
Oh yeah, they have the M. Night Shyamalan TV series. I haven't seen that yet.
I thought
That's-
M. Night
oh.
Shyamalan's career was dead.
No, he's
No.
made a comeback. Like
Yeah.
I heard, Old was really good.
Can we really forgive him?
What's next? Young?
I can easily forgive him. I like most of his stuff.
Signs is a good movie.
Yeah, Signs is good.
The kid
Go
from
see
Signs is the voice of Sora in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, you got Unbreakable, Split,
He's also
Glass,
Macaulay
The
Culkin's
Village,
brother.
Sixth Sense, Old. Like, it's not too bad.
When is he making Young?
Uh,
Never.
As a prequel to Old.
when he's old.
But
I
anyway,
guess.
The Golden Girls is not up there with some of these most famous beloved sitcoms. I mean, sure, I've heard of it.
Also, this
Yes.
this set could not be made today. From what I understand, NECA has the license for this,
Who's
and I don't think they're
NECA?
giving it up.
Who
anytime
is
soon.
NECA?
Duplo.
They make toys that you can't play with.
What does that
Sounds
mean?
But
like
are
my
still
type of
posable.
toy.
Like if you buy it, you should be able to play.
No.
it.
If you buy it and you don't soak it in water first, I'm not kidding. If you buy it and you don't soak it in water first, the joints will crumble to dust. Not unlike the plastic that we were.
Oh, I thought he was
about earlier in
talking
this
for a
video.
minute there about the like the fish that you put in water and it gets bigger, but instead it's
No.
just little golden
No.
girls that you
These
put in,
are
like, a
these
jar
are
of
actual
water.
like 6-inch action figures that can't move or else they will break.
I don't know how you would have a toy line that
So they're
relies on you
idols.
putting your stuff into a jar of water first.
Ask why NECA is a company then.
No, but I mean, like, do they have instructions?
People
that
will buy
say
the
that?
No. It's literally a toy that will break itself unless you treat it first.
Oh, so it's one of those toys where you just like you. It's
No.
like you take
It's
care
not a
of it.
toy.
Oh,
Toys are meant to be played with.
but these can't be played with, or else they will.
I
Great.
disagree with.
They're meant to
I
have
haven't played
the
with any of
touch
my
of a
Legos
child
in
on
a
them.
very long.
Yes.
I haven't played with my bonsai tree.
You haven't even opened the bonsai tree.
Well, even if I had, I wouldn't have played with it.
At this point, I'm waiting
That's
for
terrible,
Cobra Kai
Kate.
season 4.
Terrible play value. The bonsai tree.
It's supposed to come out this in December.
Yeah,
from
so
what I
I'm gonna
heard.
build it when I watch Cobra Kai season 4.
Nice.
Yes.
Kevin,
No,
I have to get it before then.
LQ, my point is that if Lego released a Fab 5 set, they could release this one. with
Oh,
no
they'll
compunction.
release a Fab
okay, well
5
here's the
set,
thing:
alright.
is that with the Queer Eye set for the gay people, that
That's
doesn't make
what's wrong.
sense on any level whatsoever.
From what I remember from analytics, Queer Eye actually is very popular, but mostly among people who are like on Twitter, I guess maybe.
It's
Ah,
most
so it's
popular
a
with
Twitter
middle-aged
audience
women,
research.
according to the designer,
Okay,
who
Right.
even said are people who generally don't buy Lego.
I'm so glad we're making sense.
They also
for people
flubbed
that
it
don't
too,
buy
because
it.
why wouldn't you release it during Pride Month? Like it's such a weird like it's the market appeal isn't even good.
But
Because they
it's
already
no.
did one.
I had never even heard of it before Lego talked about that, and we're already giving it too much airtime. It's a stupid idea, and I'm really getting sick of that designer.
Oh, it's a
He's the vice
wait,
president of design.
Yeah,
who?
yeah, he sucks.
It means you're not letting go of him anytime soon, unfortunately.
He's the
So,
wait, he's
can we
the
talk about my
president?
favorite Smash stage now?
Oh,
Oh,
King of the Red Lions?
Well, the Wind Waker one.
Pirate ship?
I thought
Really?
your
I
favorite
don't know
stage
how
was
it's your
Temple.
favorite because you get beaten
Also that.
by Ford on every single one. I mean,
No,
Kevin, not Ford.
mean
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not that good.
Ford's pushover.
This Link
I am
face
better than
creeps
you,
me
Ryan.
out.
I mean,
It reminds me of those
Yeah.
McDonald's bricks.
you know
Oh,
what
like
would
the
have been
chicken?
killer?
Yeah.
McDonald's Nintendo little play figures.
There
like
most
your Happy
certainly were at
Meal.
one point.
Yeah, they do. They had those. That's how I got into Mario. I
Like-
got a Happy Meal. It had this Yoshi thing where you hit him and then he threw up a ball. Excuse me.
So like a cat. All right.
Ah,
No,
so
and
from
then
a
I'm
young
like-
age, he was taught to, do crimes, be tax
I was like
evasion.
7 or so. But anyways, I'm like, I think I saw this guy in our garage one time. And then my dad says, yeah, it's out there. And he goes and he brings in a box that has a Super Nintendo in it with Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World.
Nice.
Ah.
Cool.
So yes, they've done that. However, they've not done Legend of Zelda. And I would definitely say this was not the place for them to start.
Of course,
Wind
do we
Waker?
ever think they're going to do this?
I feel like
No.
Zelda eventually is inevitable. It's a question of when.
I'd
No.
say 5 years from now.
Zelda is the Lego Ideas scapegoat. It is
Yeah,
made
it's not gonna happen
to
through
have
Lego
all the
Ideas.
sins of the company put upon it, and then cast out into the wilderness to suffer.
Yeah, I agree with Liam. I do not think it will happen through ideas. It'll just be a decision Lego makes internally to make something.
And they redesigned because this is around the time the no new molds rule came into play. That looks nightmarish.
He has a
He did
nose.
the best he could.
The shield looks all right though, but that's about
The
it.
best you can do is often not good.
Remember, only the best.
And now
is
here's
good
another
enough.
interesting one. I guess there hasn't been an official announcement, but lately there's been the leak of the new Titanic set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This one is way bigger than that one. Now this one down here is closer to what they're doing.
What? You don't want the 4,000 piece one to have been made?
Well,
Also,
you
I
said the Titanic leaked. I mean, that's not far off. Just saying.
Also, 4,000 pieces for 250 to 300. What did this guy think?
I don't know what he was. He wasn't thinking. He was smoking.
I mean, that's kind of what idea sets are going for.
A lot of these sets I've noticed are by the same guy, S-Sorg.
Mm.
Man,
It's
this
just
guy's
had a lot of
crazy.
bad
I
ideas.
love
Oh,
friends.
Well, I mean, let's take a look at just like some of the sets that this guy has
Output.
done.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
not
he also
many.
did
Oh,
that
he did the
one.
Douglas as well, which you can't
Yeah.
see because it's being cut off in the
And the
stream. But
log cabin.
oh yeah, the log cabin is definitely the best of his designs.
Too bad it didn't make it.
Thought it did. Why don't I
I think
recognize
he
this
just needs
design then?
better-
Oh, someone else did a log cabin too, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a lot of cabin in the.
He needs
Least
better
review.
camera equipment or
And
something.
he needs to stop putting so much text in his
He needs a
pictures.
light box.
It looks like a magazine page. Summer and winter and one package on the
Yeah,
same
it looks
bill.
like it's a mock showcase and not like a product showcase.
Well, I mean, I don't really think that's a problem for Lego Ideas because it is supposed to be a mock.
I know, but there's like a bias to where if it isn't shot like a professional Lego set.
Yeah,
you know?
like that's Comic Sans, dude.
Oh, it is. Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's Comic Sans.
You mean the best font?
Mhm.
You don't use Comic Sans.
But
I use Comic Sans in my presentations.
I wanted on
Leo,
my
you're cringe.
gravestone.
Get out of here.
No forward. I am not cringe. You are cringe.
You don't know that.
Nay, D.
1969 Chevrolet,
Nice.
nice Chevrolet Corvette.
Chevrolet.
Nice.
Yeah. Why wasn't this? Why was this rejected? I
I
cannot
don't
see a
know
reason.
because it's.
I mean-
because it's just a
unremarkable.
car.
Yeah.
But it was
What do you mean
truly
it's just a car? It's not just a car. It's a
It was the
Chevrolet.
Have they
first
not done a
American
Corvette in-
sports car?
I like to imagine an alternate reality like in Cars where all the humans are cars and they have like Lego for the cars. But like instead of, they're submitting the 1969 Chevrolet Corvette, they're submitting like the 1969 Albanian Russian man. And he's built like a model of this Albanian man.
Oh yeah, the
out of
Corvette has
Lego.
become the 1968 Corvette became a set in Speed Champions.
Yeah.
So
So like, this would have been like a good ideas pick, I think. What year was this?
A car.
2014. Oh, that was back when they had more stringent.
2015, yeah.
Yeah, that's when they had more stringent.
I feel like it's more stringent now, actually.
Well, they let everything get to review.
To review, yes, but no, they still this went to review.
Yeah, but they didn't pick 3 of them back then. We got 1. Well, there's only
No,
2.
I think they picked more sometimes. They would sometimes pick 2 or 3.
Back in 2015.
Yeah. Remember, we were still reviewing these at the time. This podcast was a thing at the time these are in review.
Mm-hmm.
Next up. Oh, yeah.
Small
Yeah.
yellow!
Yeah.
Cringe.
Hurt.
Boo.
Art.
I still want small yellow.
I'll
Yep.
DM this to Scorsese and see what he thinks.
Martin
What do you
Scorsese
think?
would love this.
He would
Yeah,
think this
he
is
does
cinema.
like the color yellow.
This be art and cinema at the same time.
Finally, Asian man's statue.
This is like the most
Small.
famous statue I know the name of.
What about like the Statue of Liberty?
I don't think that counts.
Yeah, it's literally called the Statue of Liberty.
But I don't think it counts.
What about
It,
David?
it is a statue. It's the statues in
I'm
the
still
name.
unclear of the name of that one, if it's David or the David, because that one professor said the David, and he might just be stupid, but I
David.
don't know.
Michelangelo's David, to differentiate it from Donatello's David.
See,
Yeah.
we were both wrong, Kevin. I didn't know. This is the only one I know the name of.
Yeah,
Yellow.
fuck it, dude.
Finally, yellow.
Yellow. Yes, I know it's in the yellow.
When you eat
Does
too
Art of
much
the Brick
mustard-
tour anymore?
What?
Does Art of the Brick tour anymore?
I don't.
Still does.
When
maybe?
you eat
I
too
forget
Ford,
much
you
where
saw it
is
like in
right now.
2015, didn't you?
Yeah, it was around this time that this set
too
was
much
going around. Yeah.
mustard in you.
See, I will say, Big Yellow is pretty cool in person.
Obviously, this one only just barely lost out because it almost got made a set again if it wasn't for those stupid space fans.
When you have jaundice.
Well, that was the
Oh,
second time.
boy.
They're not together.
Yeah,
This one was
one
rejected
of
for
them
very
died.
obvious reasons. Wait, they did?
Yeah, he blew up. Like he just exploded.
Metal.
And
No, what really
never mind,
happened?
We never saw the breakup video where like they're in the desert and then he blows up. You know.
No, I
mind.
did not. So did he actually die?
No,
Okay,
I mean, yeah.
in the video he did.
I thought they just retired.
they did.
Well, they retired / split up. I guess I don't know. They probably got each of them will probably make something.
Man, this year sucks.
I mean, I'm not even.
They're-
a big
That was the
fan
They're
of
beginning.
getting pretty
fan.
old.
Yeah, they are pretty old.
And they're
then,
French.
what is it like? Almost 7 years since their last, or 8 years since their last project. Actually.
Yeah,
But
like,
they have
you
to
know,
do
we
Tron
never really
3.
do anything. Do you really think there's a reason for just hanging out here every day?
Yeah, they come to the recording studio like they're eating lunch in there, but they never make anything. Like punch in.
Do you think that
They've
they'd
made
be brought
so
back
much,
for the
like,
Tron
they don't-
Legacy sequel?
Yeah, like they don't need any more money, so like whatever.
I feel like they should have
They're
broken
sad.
up like earlier then.
I guess they're only in their 40s, but
I mean, Kanye West is in his 40s.
yeah,
so
and you're right,
it's
he's
like-
dying out.
No, I like Donda a lot.
Donkey.
Chick-fil-A is sustaining him.
Donda.
Kanye West's mental state is only going further down. And
Well,
from
I
where
thought
it
went up
started,
since he became a Christian.
huh?
I thought it was going up since he became a
Yeah, it
Christian.
went up for briefly. Then once he got his divorce, it's like dropped lower than ever.
He's probably watching that music video he made with Kim Kardashian.
Didn't
and
he like
made a
move
whole
into the
song.
basement of a baseball stadium or something?
No, so what he did is he, for the album to promote it, he built a replica of his childhood home in the middle of a stadium, and he rented it like for $1 million a day until this play thing that he did, like a concert. And at the end, he lit it on fire with him inside, and then walked out of the burning building with like fire on him and whatever. I don't know. Kind of weird.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That is lit. If you see
Art.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hello,
I
fellow
think-
kids.
What is he bought like a $70 million home recently. That looks like a basement in Los
He's
Angeles.
just like me.
But the issue this says it's only 2 minifigures, and that's it.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
like-
build. Well, I
They
guess
didn't
there's a
even
build
make-
here, but not
Aw.
really.
They really should have made a whole set around like the whole Giorgio guy. You know, my name is Giovanni Giorgio.
But everybody
Everybody-
calls me Giorgio.
Yeah,
That's a good song.
I really know
like
no
that.
Daft Punk outside of Tron.
I
don't know.
honestly
Man.
don't like a lot of their stuff.
You don't know harder, better, faster, stronger.
That's
Oh,
good.
I guess
but
I know that one.
No, Kanye West did
Around the
prove that
world?
when he sampled it for Stronger. I like his version of it way better.
Just stronger.
Yeah, it's just not harder or better. it's
Kanye
just-
West can't be better, so it's just stronger.
Stronger, stronger,
His
stronger.
mental health isn't
stronger.
getting better. His mental health is just getting stronger, like telekinetically.
Yeah, that's his.
Eventually he'll be able to
You see,
crush
like,
concrete with his mind.
Stronger is his version of what's it the nope, I've lost it.
Never mind.
Next up,
Rescue him. Help.
F7A
Oh, it's-
Hornet.
Now this one is the one that never went away. At least until like it did, but you know.
It's
Wait, what happened with this one?
So the story with this one was that it was in consideration for like I'm gonna say like 3 cycles. And then eventually they just dropped it.
So probably
Yeah.
licensing.
I think
But-
so.
What
Look
is
at
this from? Like that sci-fi show that got canceled
I
early,
don't-
never and can't get over
Star
it?
Citizen.
Firefly?
Hornet.
It's from. It says it's
no,
from
you're
upcoming
talking about the
game Star
Joss
Citizen.
Whedon.
So it's from that game that never came
Firefly?
out. and
Yeah,
People are
Firefly.
deluding themselves by thinking that it's going to come out.
Yeah,
What is it from again,
Okay.
Leo? Star Citizen?
Star Citizen. the
Never heard of
description
it.
Dark.
Well, apparently it never
Citizen?
came out.
Stars.
The show never came out?
No, the video game.
Yeah.
Wait, this is from a video? Oh, you're right. Upcoming video game.
Upcoming. That's
But
funny.
but take a look. So there's a banner here that says this content has been censored, and it is by deleted user
Wait, where?
on the Lego Ideas page itself.
Oh. What was censored?
I don't know.
That is weird, as even in consideration since the game never came out.
It was
Well,
probably just-
supposedly it's still in development, but like
is it?
nobody thinks it's actually in development. At least I'm pretty
it-
sure that was the
I
final
mean,
word
Metroid
on it.
Dread's coming out 18 something years later.
So
Is it really 18 years?
Cloud
Wow.
Imperium Games. Never heard of them either.
Have they gone bankrupt? Star Citizen, hey!
Hollywood caliber story driven single player game set in Star Citizen's universe.
Wait, in the universe, but not in the Star Citizen.
I know nothing about Star Citizen. So.
Never, yeah,
all
they
I
only
know
have
is, like,
3.
not happening.
I don't think any of these games they've made have come out.
Nope.
Are you really a
Honestly,
developer
just-
if you've never released a game?
It just seems like a scam company. Especially, are they crowdfunding?
This one's, yeah, says pledge now.
Yeah, they're a scam.
Not
So
a
it
very
looks
good
like- so-
scam.
So
They
I'm
want your
at
money so they can collect 10%
robertspaceindustriescom/star-citizen, and I got a pop up saying that they don't accept browsers from Internet Explorer 11 and below. Please use a different browser.
What?
We've been over this. You can't give your computer any more viruses than you already have.
So yeah, this one was directed for obvious reasons, and I'm surprised it was even considered for that long. Okay, the model I kept it on this one. Why is the modular library open with this picture?
Wow, that's
There's
gross.
like no good pictures of this.
Yeah, there's really not.
There's not a direct shot.
Oh, okay, the last
one.
one. Great.
But we've talked about this before. Modular buildings account as a theme, basically. You're not going to get through in LEGO Ideas. LEGO will just make a modular building when they please, which is
Yeah,
every
it
year.
doesn't look that low. It's-
I do appreciate the Sir Jaco shield at the top, though.
Oh yeah, that's kind of nice.
I mean, it's all right. I don't think it's better than
There's a disgusting water fountain from Pawnee, Indiana.
What?
There's this thing in Pawnee, everyone puts their mouth entirely over the part of the water fountain that the water comes out of.
In Indiana?
It's from Parks and Rec.
Oh. Huh. No wonder I didn't like Chris Pratt. I always knew he was a disgusting individual.
Well, he is the one that does that. So.
Wow. I knew it!
Here's another one, Lothlorien.
Finally.
Lord of the Rings is never going to come through Lego Ideas. I believe this is just after Lord of the Rings stopped.
How are these images loaded? Okay, there we go.
2014. No, this would have been this would have been at the last wave of the Hobbit.
Okay.
I don't like this set. It's very bland looking.
You're very bland looking.
The build has a lot of thought put into the structure of it, but it just looks so bland.
Yeah, I
It's
think it's
scary.
the lack of any prints.
It's kind of scary looking at the printless minifigures.
There's not enough stickers. Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
applying stickers to your minifigures.
Ugh.
Some of these I can't view on
Oh, no.
Wikipedia unless I log into my Lego account.
Huh.
This set completely rips off the function from the Rivendell Council of Elrond set, where you catapult one of the characters.
You're
up.
right.
It does.
It just straight up lifts it and places
Whoop.
it. It's the exact same design piece as well.
Yeah, I don't think a ton of...
Piece for piece.
I don't feel like this was the most thought out project.
I agree.
Then, oh boy, Lego Physics.
That's a great promotional image right there.
Physics.
Another censored project.
Whoa, censored
So
even.
wait, this is basically Great Ball Contraption. The
Yeah.
This is not what I would think of when I would think of Lego physics.
That's another thing I'm not too impressed with, the Great Ball Contraption.
You don't like the Great Ball Contraption?
It's okay. It like moves balls around.
Did
so
you not like the Great Ball Contraption setups at Brick Fair?
I thought that that was okay.
Just okay.
It's a big collaboration thing. It's cool.
I like the idea. It probably is better if you're collaborating
I like-
in it.
They
than
had a
watching it.
Galador
though.
module. It was
Hey.
awesome.
I don't.
Okay,
I
the
went
Draw
around
Physics.
and watched it for like half an hour in 2018.
I only watched it for probably like 30 seconds.
All the dominoes make me think of robots.
I took a video to track one of the balls through one of the machines.
You know, with
You-
Bigwell. It's got all the dominoes.
Yeah, like this entire thing is just a demonstration of
Physics.
kinetic motion. Like this is just one part of physics.
There's no way this could have ever been a set.
This is the smallest part.
I
of
love the
physics.
picture there. It's like, hey, it's Lego Physics.
That's what I said.
And
What
look,
a
it's
great
Ford.
calling.
My goodness, it is. What am I doing here? I'm not a what's the
Lego
term for physics
Man,
guy.
Physicist.
I'm not a physicist. I don't
Stay
even know
Puft
what they
Marshmallow
are.
Man. I recall this
could have been a
one.
good one.
Now, yeah, I think it's fine for a set, but also, when did the first Ghostbusters set come out?
Um,
Man,
Around
It
this
was a
time, I
few-
think.
a few years after this, wasn't it?
No, I think it was 2014.
I thought it was 2016.
No, pretty sure it was 2014.
Hmm.
Or was it 15?
Split the difference.
No,
2015.
it was 14.
Dang it, I'm wrong.
So yeah, this would it's one of those that rides the waves. Oh, one project of this theme got through. Let's make a bunch more.
I'm surprised that Lego hasn't been on board with the Ghostbusters Afterlife stuff.
They released a new Ecto 1.
That's it.
Yeah.
They do.
I don't know. I just feel like they.
And
could've
also
done more.
remember, this released a while ago because the movie was supposed to come out a long time ago.
Well, yeah, like a year ago.
Yeah, they have
you
the
don't think
Ecto
they
1
could've
from
done, like,
Afterlife.
a whole line where you can get all the.
I don't
cast
think
members,
Ghostbusters-
You can get like a Stay Puft thing or whatever.
No, Ghostbusters is not big enough for an entire line.
I don't know.
Especially
I mean,
not
I've
with
been seeing a
kids.
bunch of Ghostbuster
It's
stuff
even
at
good.
like,
It's like
all
a-
the stores and all that, and I'm like, okay, this is
it's like
interesting.
an average comedy from the 80s. I don't even understand why it became a huge deal.
I mean, I like Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's good, but like I don't understand the whole franchise appeal of of the.
I think it's because it actually has like
is it
more unique,
original?
iconic aspects to it that are very, like recognizable.
I
Unlike
get
a lot
like,
of
the
things that are
movie
very
itself
generic.
isn't even that spectacular or anything. It's just a very, there's a lot of other movies from the 80s that were as high concept as that, probably not as recognizable, but
Like what?
then you're pulling that card out on me.
Real
Well,
genius.
I don't know. I would need to look.
To the Future, I thought was pretty high.
I
concept.
Real
probably helped add a
genius.
theme song too.
Yeah, the theme song. Who did the theme song?
Ray
What-
Parker Jr. Here he is with Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I suppose so.
More Lord of the Rings.
No, it's the Hobbit, actually.
I wonder why this was picked.
Wait, is this the one from the extended edition?
This
Now-
is based on like some Alan Lee artwork.
Now this is an amazing set, or not set, like mock.
Model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
I wonder why this didn't happen.
Do you even include lights in
Oh
it?
my goodness, this
Did
Did
is
this guy
amazing.
go on like
Oh,
Lego
that's cool.
Masters or something?
mean, It's possible. It just says by a Lego Ideas user now, so I don't know who submitted it.
Are there any actual official Lego sets with lights?
No, but they're coming.
Well, I mean, if you
Because remember that big
Well,
controversy where the
like
guy
the
that
light
are,
bricks.
they're
Oh,
bringing. Well, yeah, the light bricks. No, like official lighting kits are supposed to be coming.
Oh no, so like yeah, you were saying like they're gonna have them, but then it didn't happen.
I think they just haven't gone
Whatever.
through it because they just got the bids from everyone and they rejected that one guy, and this other company won the bid.
What do you mean bids?
Like they brought in a bunch of these companies that did Lego lighting kits, and like the guy that originally produced them lost. Like the one that invented Lego lighting kits, the models that
Oh.
everyone uses now, he lost because some other company had it for a better price than him. There's this
I think
big
that guy's
people-
still selling them though.
Yeah, they can still sell them,
Yeah,
but
It's
no,
just-
some
I
other
see them on Amazon all the time.
someone else is working with Lego on them,
Uh,
and as far as I know, theirs are still coming. But they're
alright.
still in. This was a couple of years ago, so we should see it like in a year or two. Remember, concepts like that take a long time to get off the ground, or it could be gone. But there's been no indication that it's gone.
Remember when everybody thought that that thing over the summer was going to be the lighting kit announcement?
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
Oh man,
and it's probably also something that got pushed back due to COVID, like everything else.
Like
Because
the
now
cool-
there's a chip shortage.
chip shortage.
Yeah.
Enlighten me with what that means.
It means computer chips or like
Yeah.
electronic chips are expensive.
Hmm.
The,
Just like
the
plastic.
I'm not
silicon
sure. I know they
processing
use
has
some
been
sorts of stuff like that in the lighting kits that are being presented. It should be very simple electronics, but still, electronics is probably not something Lego wants to get into right
I
at
mean,
the moment.
I think it's
now.
just the cost of everything is going up.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
plastic, from what I've heard from insider sources, apparently the cost of plastic has been going up by like double-digit percentages. Like
well, you know
every
why that
month
is.
since March. Oh, I know exactly why that is.
It's because of
Because
Joe
the cost
Biden.
of oil is going up. Yeah, the cost of
Because-
oil has gone astronomically high.
Because
It's
we
ridiculous. It's not sustainable.
because if we can't get a pipeline with oil in, we can't make plastic.
And of course, if we can't import foreign oil, then we're clearly nothing. Even though there's a huge oil store that has been completely untapped in this little
Yeah,
country called Mexico.
We've gone far
keep-
enough. It's Joe
I
Biden's
keep
fault. Let's go
telling
on to the
everyone, we need to invade
Did they
Canada.
steal
We have the
this?
oil already. We just can't use it.
this model looks very familiar.
Yeah, it does.
It's another singing dinosaur.
Oh my goodness.
They
Except
stole
now he's a
it.
bass. He's like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
They're
So they
getting
did steal
wider
it for
with each
Jurassic
time.
Park after all.
All right. Did you just say you're getting whiter?
Yeah, they're getting wider because the other one was colored. This one is grayish, and then the official like Lego skeleton one is just bone white. I see a pattern.
Yeah, it's like the same guy took his design from 2 years ago and just made it white.
I
It
think.
might be the same
Is it?
guy.
It is the same guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh goodness, it is.
This is hilarious to
So
me.
Lego stole this idea?
He's just been making the same.
Apparently, he produced the
Yeah.
same one again.
Because
It's just variations on a theme.
Idea.
Yeah,
Here,
he
go
got
back
there
up.
twice.
Yeah, there's another one right there. See, there's a fourth
Oh,
one.
hang on, go back down.
On
The
the
book?
left.
Down.
I mean, on the right. I mean,
Well, yeah, no,
He
he
got
he
there
resubmitted the
multiple
same model.
times. Yeah. He's gotten there 4 times with 4
he really just needs
slightly
to
different models.
put it in space, and then he would win.
It could be singing dinosaur in space.
What did we got on time? Okay, we have time.
Base
for a few more.
Spaceosaur.
Let's bring
This
up.
the next one's kind of interesting
Space.
to me, like from a conceptual, because it's who. It's very niche, I guess.
It could never have worked.
The little prince, Le Petit Prince.
What is
Uh,
it?
French.
Exactly.
yeah.
Because it
Ah,
was
okay.
Yeah, it's weird. This is if I'm not mistaken, when did this come out?
This
Wait,
one
2013.
was submitted 2013 originally.
I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
could've
I
been-
remember us talking about this like way back in the early days of the podcast.
Probably
no.
did. It would have been in a review around then.
Netflix
part of the French
released their first. What was it? One of their first big animated releases was an adaptation of The Little Prince.
What was
And I
it?
think this came out at the same time that did.
It's
Oh,
very
probably-
telling that none of us actually remember what it was.
The
Just
movie,
saying.
yeah, it was kind of.
I've never heard of it.
But really, no,
Mhm.
I mean, the story's okay,
I'd only heard of it because of the Lego Ideas set.
huh?
Oh, look, it's that guy's other one, Jurassic Park Gar. Well, we've
You
given
mean
it.
Lego
He's had enough
stole
time.
this?
Honestly surprised.
Okay, now
that
here's
isn't
a cooler
that
one,
guy.
honestly.
Ooh.
The 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea submarine.
A model.
See, this rocks.
Yeah, this is actually like a really cool model.
This is
And
what
it-
Lego Ideas is for.
It looks retro,
And
in the
they
best
threw it
ways,
away.
too.
It's a crime this made it, or this didn't make it.
Oh yeah.
It's an absolute crime.
And also, just like that would be great for the box art right there. Like this
Mhm. Yeah, oh,
vintage
that's
kind of-
amazing box art. Of course, now they wouldn't do it with the 18 plus, but it should be that for the box art.
Mm.
I loved this book when I was a kid.
It's me, I made this
I've
set.
never-
And Lion
I was
did.
supposed to read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea for a high school assignment, but I found out how to pass the quiz without ever reading the book. So
It's- Well, you should have read the
good, though.
book.
You,
It's a
you have
good
to
book.
watch it. It's I mean,
Great.
really good. I mean, read it. It's so good.
is there a is the movie any good?
The movie
Yeah,
has-
no, it's one
alright.
of Disney's best movies.
It has
Okay,
Peter
I need-
Lorre in it, so you know it's good.
I know most of my 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea stuff from my vast knowledge of theme park history.
I will say though, personally, I enjoyed Disney's rendition of Journey to the Center of the Earth more, just slightly.
Coincidentally, both starring James Mason in very good roles.
No, this is actually...
I prefer Brendan.
Is that an
Fraser.
adapted Clone Wars? It is.
All the photography for this is great. Look at this.
See, look,
Like,
yeah,
wait, go back down. Go back down. That
And you
one.
have his
That-
seal too.
That is perfect. I love that image.
yeah.
Oh,
see, I think this would be a
Gotta
cool
will.
set.
Oh,
This is one I
yeah.
really wish would have been made.
that's a
And-
shame.
You're missing the best part. We would have had Peter Lorre as a minifigure.
I know, right? You would have had Kurt Douglas as a minifigure
Yeah.
too.
Wow. Oh man, just like looking at like the poster, like the illustrated poster for this, and then
Mhm.
also the set photo. It's like 1-to-1.
This would have been a
It's
good
so good.
one to go like right alongside the the classic Mickey and Minnie Steamboat.
hmm
Mm.
Now, I
Yeah,
don't
kind
think they did as many sets with Disney back in 2014, if I recall correctly. That was still when they were getting comfortable with it.
You know
Yeah.
what they need to do? You need to have like your botanical themes, right? Like the bonsai trees and stuff. Then you need to have a seafaring theme where it's like it's all just like boat or like nautical related
Well,
stuff.
that kind of got absorbed into Well, Ninjago this year, but
Well,
I think in
You know what I'm-
previous
like,
I
years
think he's
it's been
talking about
silly.
like more 18+ oriented sets too.
yeah, like you
Yeah,
know how
I
you have the
agree, I
ship in the
agree.
no, I
bottle?
love
Like,
Lego boats. Like so,
And
I
they
would be
kind
all
of
for that.
tried with like the fish stuff.
I mean, remember, like
before.
the second
Yeah.
best-selling set from the AFOL program was the old fishing boat too,
hmm.
which is one I did consider getting, but
You
there's
mean
too
the
many
old
other
fishing
sets.
store
No, boat.
boat?
Yeah, from the AFOL
Yeah.
designer program.
Oh, I thought you were talking about ideas. Sorry.
No.
Hmm.
But so yeah, this is one I really would have loved to see. So it's too bad it didn't make it. I don't. What does
Yeah.
the Brickopedia say for the reason, Leo?
I don't think it has a reason.
They cancel it for no reason.
Yeah, there's not a reason listed.
Cars.
They have no culture.
Now
Toyota
we have
Land Cruiser 40 series. I don't get fascination with cars. I just don't get it.
Cars are
I
cool.
do get it,
Cars
but
are-
I am just not.
I mean, this one has working belts. It's awesome. Car itself just.
It's a car, and then wait,
It's
is
a
the
boring
next one...
color too.
Ooh, the next one. Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
Okay.
Ooh.
This
Be
is-
like.
Now, in
This is
concept,
nice.
I think it's okay. I feel like the mock actually isn't that great.
But you know what this is, right?
Is this for Master and Commander?
No.
Mm.
This is the HMS Beagle.
I don't know
This
what
is-
that is.
This is the ship that drove academics crazy.
This is the ship that they had Charles Darwin on when he explored the Galapagos.
Oh, what a terrible set!
When
I
he
don't
was
like
writing
it at
on the
all.
origin of species.
What a terrible book. So
Yeah.
dry.
I don't like the build much. I think this is very substandard for as far as Lego ships these days go.
I mean, I really don't think it would have been a great set.
Could you
but
imagine
it's the
Lego
historical
Charles
context.
Darwin?
I think really it has to do with the sales, in my opinion. Like
Yeah, the sales
don't-
are bad.
Queen
But also the
Bob,
hull
benefit
is a
there.
very flat shape.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
just
do
how
like
ships
the
were built.
idea of a simple boat with like all white sails. That looks cool, you know. But
Not that we haven't gotten them already, just saying.
But
I think the ship could have been brushed up some, but
well,
Yeah.
again, the Lego Charles Darwin.
Next up. Oh, wow.
So those people
I-
are gonna die, right?
I wonder why this was rejected.
No,
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 actually, Ford, have you never been that close to an alligator?
I think
Well,
you could
there's
tell
a-
by
there's a
me
difference-
saying that
There's
that
a
I
difference
have.
Well-
between being in a little tiny canoe next to an alligator and being on like a steamboat next to an alligator.
Well,
or
here's
something.
no. Here's the big difference. When you're in a canoe next to an alligator, if one comes up to you and opens its jaws, that generally means that you are either not long for this world or you need to be really lucky.
Yeah.
Because generally they go up to you and they don't open their mouths.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, they're fast too. What did they go? They look like
They're very
30,
fast.
40 miles an hour.
Hey,
I don't
okay,
know-
You cannot tell me that you can get that close to a bear that's in the middle of getting food and
Bear?
not get killed.
Oh,
I've been that
Yes.
close to a
Well, that-
bear.
Yes, because it goes into my garage.
What? Wait, what?
What?
Leo, is there a
In
story
zoo-
here?
In a zoo you
Okay, no,
can.
stop the presses. What's going on
Oh,
with this bear?
Do you not remember the black bear pandemic that gripped Florida in 2016?
No, I remember
No.
that. I know about that. I don't remember you
Okay.
being involved.
No, I wasn't involved, but these
Oh,
are
okay.
neighbors. These are neighbor stories, but like
Because yeah, I definitely remember
People
the
would-
black bear. There's signs
people
up
would-
everywhere.
yeah, they would store food in their people would store food in their garages, you know, and stuff like dry.
Not a
dry
smart
stuff.
move.
And well, it didn't matter until 2016 when the black bear population exploded and started moving into residential areas. There's a national bear hunt
Just imagine like a
over several
a
seasons.
black bear stampede.
Like they would break into your house and eat your bird seed in your garage.
Meanwhile, Ford's like, can you imagine being
bears.
this close to a parrot?
Well, in a
Don't
zoo,
tell me you
can
could be
get
that close to a
bear.
cactus and survive.
In the zoo, you can be that close to a bear. In the wild, no, not a good idea.
I mean, I've had a bear that close to my car
And like,
Huh.
in Yellowstone.
My
Okay,
mother
makes
has
sense.
like been 10 feet away from a black bear on a trail by our
Wow.
house.
I've seen a
This
bear
is
from
an
that
awful
far
set.
once.
I should preface this.
The
Black bears
national
are
parks
much,
are
much more
highly
reasonable.
overrated.
Like in general?
Yeah.
See, what
I
would have
like
been
them.
cool is if they did a national park for the dry tortugas, where they have the fort.
Do you realize we
Where
have more
Mud was
national
in prison.
park land than most European countries have in land overall?
That's kind of awesome.
That's just because we're
though.
so great.
We're so cool. We
used to have
pick and
black
choose
bears
land
that
to
would
not
come-
build houses.
Just sit in
Concorde
our
display.
yard.
I feel like I recall talking about the Concorde. Is this that jet that was retired because
Wait.
one blew up?
I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking
No.
about? The really heavily pressurized jets that could go like from New York to London in like an hour.
Well, it says France on it, so no wonder it's retired.
Uh,
Because I feel like I saw this at the Air
well,
and Space
let's see.
Museum.
It's French and it's colored in white, so very characteristic of them.
It surrendered its career.
Yes.
But it's not a very exciting build whatsoever.
Also,
so
look
I'm-
at that nose. It's all droopy. It knows.
Oh yeah,
it's a
that's how the
loser.
plane looks.
It knows it's a loser.
Ford just
Sorry,
really
France.
hates this plane.
Not sorry.
For no reason. He's just like, freaking sucks, stupid plane. What a loser plane.
Freaking plane blew up, man.
It's like, you are a pariah. You're a loser. You couldn't get a job scrubbing toilets down here.
It's-
But no, that is actually how the plane's nose looked.
Couple jokes you could make, possibly racial
Yeah, this was
related
the one I was
jokes.
thinking of, I believe. It at a
That's
maximum
funny.
speed of over twice the speed of sound.
I don't know why, but it looks like a duck that's looking down on me. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
it did. You could be on this and you could travel in like an hour across.
I mean, that is pretty impressive. But
Why didn't they just try improving it instead of retiring it?
Well, I also
French.
think as a matter, it's cheaper to go slower. There's a certain like bell curve when it comes to air travel, of like how fast you go to how much fuel you use and what's the most efficient.
But aren't the
Yeah.
environmentalists running the entire world government? Then, if you go slower, then you're burning more fuel.
No, not
No.
necessarily.
No, yeah,
Not
that's what the curve is for. The point where you're basically burning fuel at maximum efficiency.
Yeah.
So it's like
It
a
would-
safer
it
burn.
would
I
be
get
cool
it.
to have like in the
Yeah, 'cause-
future, you have ships that can just get you there in like an hour or something.
Yeah,
That'd be
because
neat.
the sound barrier, like the reason we have a sound barrier is because right before that barrier breaks is the point where air resistance is the most is the strongest towards an object. So like once you're able to pierce that, you go back, you just have like more
Breaking the
problems.
sound barrier
You have more
sounds so
problems
much
going
fun.
fast.
Yeah, they were retired in 2003 after the crash of Flight 4590.
See,
Yeah,
Liam,
I don't think supersonic jets need to be.
what would be
faster.
harder to fly, a helicopter or this?
This.
This?
Because it goes so dang fast.
That's my argument. Like the faster you're going, the easier it is to lose control. Like
Not necessarily.
no.
It's not
Even
just a
with
matter of
cars.
speed, it's a matter of balance.
Yeah,
It's a
but
matter
you're
of what are
down-
the forces on you.
Yeah,
Really.
sure, but like the faster.
But again,
you're
like
going,
it's way easier to control a car going 70 miles an hour than 40.
Yeah, but a
Wait,
car is
what?
not going to hit a
Yeah.
random.
No, because have you seen when people like turn too fast on
That is
accident?
also not
It
necessarily
totally
true.
it like flops your car over when you're going like 70
Well, yeah,
to 80.
but that doesn't mean it's harder to control like that. It
Okay,
means you're not
but-
supposed to do that.
That's only true on the interstate.
I don't know. I've seen more car
That is
crashes
true
at
nowhere
higher
else.
speeds, but and more dangerous ones too.
Well, yeah, it's more dangerous. That doesn't make it harder to drive.
I don't. What's the logic that it's harder to drive a slower moving car?
I don't know what Liam's going for here.
There's way
'Cause,
more
like,
things that can go wrong in the areas where there's a lower speed limit.
Well, yes, that's why there's a slower speed limit
Yeah,
because it's residential.
or there's like children around.
Well,
Deaf
Like
children.
if
even.
you were going 70 through a residential area, I feel like it would also be harder to. It would be.
I don't know. That's
exponentially-
pretty normal for some places around here.
Just
Look,
last-
just because you live in the bad part of Michigan.
No, that's like all rural Midwest.
Yeah, that's why I can't have it either way. Like you move to the city, people drive almost as terribly as they do in urban areas.
Yeah, the people drive like maniacs over here. It's
Well,
wild.
everywhere. People are like, oh,
Victorian
New York,
London Christmas.
Uh,
I
Exceeding
just
the
feel like Scrooge is gonna burst
No.
out of one of those windows and just be like,
I
"No,
find this set
no,
really
Merry
cool,
Christmas."
look
but
at that rejection reason.
what was the rejection reason? I don't have that page up.
Rejected for exceeding the 3,000 part limit.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh,
I forgot. Yeah, they did add a limit. I think
guess that was at Rivendell, right?
Yeah, that's probably why. I think this is around the time when the new guidelines are added.
Ah,
Yeah,
I mean-
Salvation Army.
It is way too big. I think it's pretty cool. I would like to see like just one of these buildings as a set would be cool.
Honestly, this is another case of someone making a cool mock and submitting it.
I feel like the design elements
Eh.
could have worked for a set if they would have been refined.
Yeah, because like it has
toned
to
down,
individual
scaled
modular
down a
piece.
bit, focused
Mhm.
on just one
Uh-huh.
or two, maybe even.
Yeah,
So I love like the colors of everything. It just looks so nice.
and look at the rooms in the interior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks really cool, but it could never have been a set. Oh boy, fossils.
finally.
Duh, duh, duh.
I have very particular memories. No, it's because the fossil set did make it eventually, didn't it?
Never again.
still out, I think.
When
I think it came out like 2 years ago. Was it last year? It came with like a Johnny Thunder lookalike.
I'm trying to find like the official like that when that project was put out. Yeah, because it came with like the Johnny Thunder skeleton and
It was 2019.
when that one was put on brick set or when the ideas was originally put up. Is what I want to know.
When the new set actually came out.
Okay. Trying to find where like the new set, its origins.
No idea.
But I know why this one was approved and that one wasn't, because this one has like this weird using so many bricks for a base plate thing going on. Why can't I find where the original ideas post was? Oh well. Gingerbread House. This was eventually made as well. I remember covering this one in the podcast too.
Yes.
They did make this, so did Lego steal this?
See, Lego also made in that set the baby gingerbread. And it was a tile. And I recall distinctly Orion saying, I should get this set and then get a bunch of those baby gingerbread tiles and just tile the entire thing up.
Yeah, and then they're just walking on little gingerbread babies.
Is that the one for which I recorded the line about "You can't stop me" on the Gingerbread Man?
Yeah.
Probably. I still really like this set actually. The
It's not
Gingerbread House
bad.
Lego has.
I kind of like the Christmas set they've got going on this year, though.
Did we talk about that? Guess we did.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did.
This one was
Did
just way too tall, honestly. The point looks kind of awkward. Guess there's no other pictures. If they would have made the roof smaller, it probably would have passed.
More pictures would have been helpful to sell us on the idea, I think. But whatever.
Right, but that's actually the last one we've got for tonight. So this series will go
Right.
on in the future.
Another
Indefinitely.
7 months.
It depends on what the news cycle is like.
We need to just do one like once a year. That way we never run out of rejected ideas.
Well, the rate they're going, there's going to be a lot of rejected ideas to go through.
Yeah.
I feel like the amount we went in tonight is just how many were rejected for the last review wave.
Honestly, they really need to tone back on what they like.
Yeah, it should be like at 50 to 100,000 supporters are
Yeah, at this
required.
point, just to cut down because they are getting way too many ideas.
Watch it, then it's only space sets that make it.
I think 30,000 would be a nice conservative number. I don't know.
But be sure to leave your comments below on what you think was the best of these sets. Personally, I think the Nautilus was the only one that stuck out to me as like should have been a set. I really wish we would have gotten the Nautilus. I like
crime we
the
didn't.
Disney Jules Verne aesthetic is such a nice aesthetic that I'd love to see in more stuff.
Especially, you know what a good one would be? The hot air balloon from Around the World in 80 Days.
I don't know if I know that one.
I feel like we got a hot air balloon from Around the World in 80 Days at one point.
In Lego?
From Lego Ideas.
Yeah.
No, from Lego Ideas.
Oh,
That's
Lego
a special-
Ideas. Well, it'll come through here at some point then.
So,
Which has Disney done multiple Around the World in 80 Days?
I don't remember.
Because the only one's coming up is the Jackie Chan one.
Oh, yeah.
I think they
that
made
was
their
not
own
very
like
good.
Mickey Mouse one, and I think it aired with.
Oh yeah, I
House of
remember the Mickey Mouse House of Mouse one. Yeah, I recall
Yeah.
that.
That's the only one that I remember other than the Jackie Chan movie.
Was there an older live action Disney one?
There was. It was much older though, I think. I can't remember what year it was from. This is like a very old movie though. What was it? 40s? Was it earlier than that?
I don't think Disney was doing live action any earlier than that.
No, it wasn't Disney.
Oh, it wasn't Disney. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely don't know of it. Movies before like 1950 get very sketchy in what's even preserved.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
But again, be sure to leave a comment what your favorite set was here. We will continue this series in the future. If you comment with enthusiasm, we'll probably continue it quicker than we did last time. But soon, we're actually probably going to start getting pictures of 2022 sets. So, we will see how that goes. And as always, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Tune in normally Mondays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a new episode of the BCC podcast. For Ford, Leo, Malaris, Orion, myself, LQ, we thank you for listening. See you on the next episode.